Now, the reason why they're dealing with some stormy weather out there is because of Tropical Storm Bertha. Now, Bertha itself is about 30 miles east-southeast of Charleston, South Carolina. Winds are at 45, moving northwest at 9 miles per hour. And this one just basically went from a weak little low yesterday and early this morning to getting much better organized. A very good circulation showing up on satellite imagery now. And it is working its way right into South Carolina between Charleston there and over toward Myrtle Beach. And this will bring some very heavy rain to those areas as it moves inland here very soon. And then once it continues on that inland track, moving northwest at 9, it'll weaken to a tropical depression this afternoon and heading up towards, say, Charlotte, North Carolina by 1 a.m. tonight, as still a rainmaker there getting absorbed into the Appalachian Mountains. So we're going to continue seeing that system, our second named storm of the season, but yet the season hasn't even started yet. So already off to a hot start out there for sure.